Hello, everyone. It's Kim from KNRP here in southeastern Manitoba. It is currently -2 Celsius, -7 with the wind chill, which means it is 28 degrees Fahrenheit, 19 with the wind chill. Jean Peters here with me today. We are going to play monsters. Hi, Jean.
Hi. I hope you guys aren't tired of monsters because I didn't have time to go watch Kim's monster video, so I'm making her play with monsters today.
It's okay. I love monsters, and I actually have a plan for what I might do with them all.
Ooh.
So, yeah. The last time we did monsters, the ladies were coming up with stories about them, and I was going to post them individually on Meet Your Creativity and let them name them and a little blurb about what they are. So I think I'll do like five a week, and on the Friday we'll have the christening of them or whatever. I don't know, but
Awesome.
I've got enough of these that we could, maybe we could have five a week until Christmas. I don't know. Anyway, so those of you that haven't watched me make monsters, what you need is an ugly brush, something that you don't mind scribbling with because we scribble. You need a paper plate or a styrofoam plate with a hole in it so that you cannot see what you are doing when you are scribbling your monster. You need some acrylic paints. You need some fine brushes so that you could do teeth and eyes and whatever. I guess you could use like pen and ink for that too if you want. I just used acrylics. And of course, you need some scrap paper. So, of course, I'm still working on using up this book. So, I'm just going to rip some strips. And that's what I am going to do my monsters on. And that's lots. Oh, these are really skinny. We're going to have some wormy kind of things happening here today if we get to them. And since I have yellow, green, blue, purple, red, I think that's the amount. Hey, Anne. Hey, Belinda. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So we're doing monsters, guys. So today I think I want to do this lovely pink. And I have this tealish turquoisey blue green that I want to do. You
When my
didn't miss anything.
my pages don't tear straight.
Yeah, mine don't really either.
Other books might, but these aren't.
That's
Yeah.
okay. Playgrounds are good, guys. So we're
Okay.
making monsters because Jean,
Cried and cried until she said we could do monsters.
yeah. So monsters it is. I still have a bin full that I need to finish, but that's okay. It's going to keep me out of trouble. I just hope you guys aren't too bored. You were the naughty kids. Okay, so let's put a bit of paint down. I'm not going to do it so that I'm making 2 dozen of one color again because that was ridiculous. I have 48 monsters sitting over there, guys. Okay, so you got your brush with the plate so you can't see what you're doing. Hope you don't mind getting your fingers dirty, Jean, because you're going to take a piece of your scrap paper and you're going to put it down, dip your brush in the paint, and make some marks on your, hey, Sherry, welcome, welcome, on your scrap of paper. And they're going to be strange shapes.
Just so y'all know, I had to go buy paper plates just for this.
She did. She sent Gary out specifically last night to buy paper plates for her.
We don't use paper plates. My kids all think that's crazy, but we don't. Okay, I'm just going to do what? Make a shape?
Yeah, yep. You just do a scribble, like where your paper is, and you just scribble.
Okay, this paint's not going to work. I thought it might not. We'll do it anyway.
Like
We're
I
we're
said,
going to leave it.
I'm gonna have some pretty tall, skinny monsters today. Yeah, you need a fair bit on the brush. And this is why you need an ugly brush, because you're just making marks.
Yeah, I'm using a high flow fluorescent and it's not really.
Okay. I'm just using, this is just a Deco Art Crafters acrylic. Let's do it on screen, Kim. And it's turquoise.
I just wanted the pink, that's all. So we're just going to make a new color here.
All right, new colors are good. I was thinking of mixing some colors.
Well, there's still plenty of that pink out. So now I'm going to add some purple regular paint to it.
Yeah,
Give it a little thickness, and now maybe it'll be, I don't know. I don't know.
it's good. It's all good. Oh, I don't have the number up. Oh, I got numbers on both sides. Doesn't
I'm
really-
having trouble painting from this far away.
So I hope you guys aren't sick of monsters yet.
Oh, look, I made a ballerina.
You did, you did. This is the paint blob test, instead of a ink blot test. This one's marching to his own drum or something. I don't know. That's the fun part, is holding them up and what do you see in it after? Oh, you're still working on that room, Anne? I was just complaining to Jean that I really need to do something with my room, because my word, I've been putting stuff in safe places again, and there it is gone.
Well, I have 3 grandsons, and the first 2 weren't fond of monsters or robots. And by golly, this last one's going to like robots and monsters, no matter what.
Yeah, I still have to do that ballerina that you guys saw in that purple one. It's in the bin over there. So you can kind of get a feel for putting some arms and stuff on it. Of course, you're not going to see it until you start really working on it.
Yeah, well, mine all look like blobs, so we're good.
That last one you've got has a big open mouth and a big nose.
This one?
Yeah.
And see, I see a tiny little head and big fat legs.
Well, I see big fat legs too, but I see a big nose sticking to the left there.
Well, yeah, I do.
Mr. Mushroom's right there. I don't want to touch it. I've got paint on my fingers. But he's still there. Okay. I can do one more of this turquoisey thing.
Okay, this one I'm trying to make a person with arms and legs. We'll see. Oh, look at that! I could not have done it better if I'd have looked.
Perfect. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 turquoise monsters. Wah ha ha ha.
Well, I gave up on the pink. I'm not going to make that many monsters.
You're not going to make that many monsters?
No.
Oh.
I like them saying, "Where's Mr. Mushroom?" So I'm going to try to do a mushroom monster.
Cool. Just talking about that wooden mushroom that Ron made me. So I just got all these really skinny ones now. Grab another couple.
Hey, maybe I should start painting blind.
Maybe. It's kind of fun, isn't it?
It is. I'm better at painting blind than I am in person.
Maybe we should do a day of portraits, blind portraits.
Or blind paper dolls.
Ooh.
I think we should make our own line of paper dolls where we make the doll and then we make all these clothes to go on it.
Okay. I'll smile and nod. Can you see me? So Ron was watching the news today, and there was a really wicked accident just outside of Hope, BC. There was a semi or some other big truck filled with fireworks, and it pulled in front of another semi, and the semi hit it, and the explosion and all the fireworks were freaking incredible, and it was at night, so you could see them. I don't know if either of the drivers perished in that, but oh, way lots. Oh, darn it. Um, yeah, absolutely nuts. I'm just trying to get some of this water off my brush. Okay, go blind, go blind. Next week, guys, I already have a plan for next week. I got mucky hands. Let's put this down. Look, it sits so nicely. Um, we're gonna do hidden paper clips, but we're gonna make these guys, these kinds of paper clip things.
This is going to be a fun one because I'm not sure if that's something I can do.
Oh, you could do it. Thanks, Anne.
This could be a monster rabbit.
Oh, or his
it
eyes could be. Oh, it could be upside down. Yeah, that's just it. Once we start making them into them, they'll be. Okay, doing pink now.
Yeah, I'm going to switch colors too. Still wasting less paint than my grandson does when he paints, so we're good.
Yeah, I know. I've got quite an interesting under paper here. Nice, nice, Anne. Okay. Neck, arms, legs. Well, almost. I got arms and legs.
I don't have any more space to lay these. I'm going to have to turn around and do it backwards.
I know. Mine end up sticking to each other. I just kind of. I don't know where the tip of my brush is. I know where the top of my paper is. Oh, well, I missed. I know I missed. Oh, that's just a big stripe of pink. But because I scribbled, you can see some brush strokes in it. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see brush strokes in it. So I can develop those into abstract paper dolls or cut fingers. Oh, are you thinking of cutting underneath a thing like this? Is that what you guys are thinking of doing for paper dolls? Am I fuzzy? I'm mucky. Come on, come on, come on.
I don't know what I was thinking with paper dolls. Oh, gosh, I went to the wrong one. Oh, well, we're going to have a funky colored mixture thing.
That's okay. This paint is much thicker. It's going to take much longer to dry, but that's okay.
Well, my idea, actually, I was cleaning up to have room. And I have this die that I cut a couple times of a person. And I was thinking we should just make a person and then make clothes and the tabs and all of that. Real usable one. But we can make the clothes the way we want to, like painting.
Or fabric.
Or just a big mess.
We could make a bunch of hippie dolls.
Uh-huh. And we could probably do See, I have a tendency after I pick up where it's thick paint to go in and thin it back out. All right, we're out of horizontal surface.
Oh, I just kind of blobbed that one. I'll stack them up on top of my paints now. They're sticking to my fingers because my fingers are so covered in muck. Not fuzzy there?
Well, that one's ugly.
Oh, I've got lots of ugly ones. You could be amazed at what they turn into, though. Oh, this is going to be a big one. Let's do big head, neck, arms. I like it.
I did too. I intentionally used two colors, and then I just swirled.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm not using two colors. I probably could.
Well, I
I
made the
like
mistake
color.
once and liked it, so I did it again.
Mm.
There's something fascinating about letting this pie plate just spin or paper plate just spin.
Oh, see, I've got my hand underneath. Let's see what happens if I go on top. That's a new one.
Oh, not enough.
Oh no, that's lots. You could do something fun with that. I got way too much paint here. I still
Well,
have lots.
I
I'm gonna
tried
be
to
making
under-
monsters until Christmas. Yes, I did. I was thinking that I would um, post 5 monsters a week on Meet Your Creativity, and you guys could name them and do a little blurb about them, like you and Malia and Anne were doing last week.
Ooh, that one's ugly.
Oh,
I meant
they're all
three
ugly.
colors.
I got lots of ugly.
Yeah, it's time to wash our brush. I'm gonna have to find some place to set these little buggers.
Oh. Yeah, I still have paint left. What I'm going to do though is I think I have a lot here, plus those ones there. I'm going to call my monster making scribbling done right now. And then like I'll have the monsters from Monday till Wednesday. Thursday and Friday you guys can vote, or Thursday you guys can vote for the name and blurb you like best. Friday we will christen them, and I will do a blurby copy of that and send it to the winner. But I'm going to send them out at the end of the month. So there'll be like, does that make sense?
Oh, I have two more torn, so I'm gonna finish those last two.
I need to go wash my hands because you guys know that sometimes I just, oh, rats.
Trying to draw this one intentionally. We'll see. Hey, I can do people. That's my second one. First one was better, but I tried to make a square head. It didn't quite work. But it's all good. I like it.
They're fun. Like,
And it doesn't matter whether I like it or not. You know what? It's paper.
it is. And
Basically, it's crap paper.
it is.
And like 3 squirts of paint is all I used.
Yeah, I know. I've got But like I say, I've got enough to do like lips and cheekbones with that pink there. I can just add some white to it or red, whatever. But I got a whack load here to do and a big mess. Do you guys need me to cover up this mess? Put something down on top of it because it's kind of distracting? Anyone? Well, if you guys don't want to play Name the Monster, then I can just have some fun with it too. But I kind of have a plan for them. You want to play? All right.
Well, I may have to use paint for some of my details because they're not drying fast.
Well, yeah, that's why I use paint for the details. Okay, so now the first thing we do is we put eyes on them. And what I did is I asked the ladies to pick a number between 1 and 5. And they would give me numbers. And that's like if Anne says 2 and then Belinda says 4, I would go 2 and 4. And then I would ask again for numbers and do, you know what I mean?
Okay. All of you just be ready to know that mine aren't going to be nearly as pretty as Kim's. Kim is the Kimbit queen.
Not necessarily. Everybody's got their own style. I also did that for the number of teeth they get, Jean.
Oh, okay.
So, clever idea for organizing dies and embossing folders. No, my embossing folders are all in a plastic bag, and my dies are just in a plastic bin.
My dies are separated. Let me grab one just to show you. And I got these plastic envelopes on Amazon. They're like this. They're not in their original sets. They're with what they fit in a theme. Most of the time, some of them aren't. And my embossing folders are just in a square plastic container because I don't really use those very often. And then all of them sit in the top tray of one of those wheeled carts.
This is what we used my embossing folders for last week. We used styrofoam plates because
I did watch part of that.
And then we made stamps out of them.
Yeah, I don't use mine by the set. And I'm never going to know, like if I'm doing a video, I'm never going to say, this is this set and this is what I'm using. And, you know, I don't keep track of mine well enough to do that. So, you know.
Susan actually used some of her embossing folders. She's got really beautiful, elaborate ones, and she did them. And she used like a stamp pad, and she went over them and then pressed it. They turned out absolutely stunning, and they really, really did.
Boy, I'm going to have to outline everything. This black paint just came out like a gusher.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Okay, so we're going to do eyes, numbers between 2 and 5. Three. So you just grab anyone and you put 3 eyes on them, Jean.
Okay.
Any shape. Three.
Now you're doing the white.
Yeah, I'm doing white.
Can I do black and then paint the white?
You could do it whichever way you want, hun.
Okay. Well, I'll do the white. Just because. 3 eyes.
5. Let's see how that comes out.
Oh my god, they become characters now.
Don't they?
Oh yeah. Okay, the next one's 5.
5.
Oops, my line wasn't big enough, so he's gonna have funny eyes.
That's okay. Well, nobody's given us more numbers, so we go back to 3. And then 5. So you just kind of grab a piece and add how you do. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I don't know what I want. Okay. This is the way it goes.
Okay, ladies, I'm sick of 3 and 5. We need something different. Two.
Well, I'm gonna give my little gingerbread man 2 eyes. And then I got to figure out how to turn him into a monster gingerbread because he's going to be a gingerbread. He already told me that.
5. We got a 5. We got a 5.
Yeah, this one's not
One big eye. No, number between 1 and 5. I could do one big eye. You betcha.
I already have the one for my one. I was waiting for somebody to say 1.
Oh, see, I don't even have them planned yet. I'm just doing them random. I just
Well,
grabbed
I'm
a piece.
doing random. I'm doing random, but my mind isn't. Well, I'm going to say 4 because we haven't had a 4 yet.
Okay. Cyclops, yeah, we got our Cyclops. Okay. Jean said 4. We'll do 4.
You know, and I'm taking these all from the top. I'm not even turning any of them around. Oh.
No, me neither. Okay. I have to separate the ones that have eyes and the ones that don't because. Wow, I could do almost like a Pink Panther monster. Maybe. Probably not, but eyeballs.
My white paint is pretty thick. It's not going to dry real fast.
I might have to switch out my paintbrush for a smaller one. Yeah, I've got this big, horkin' thick piece of paint here. I might need to do something about that. Okay, what are we at? We are at. Okay, we could do 4. Oh, yeah, the one sitting on top of the paints. Thank you, Belinda.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left. Oh my God, I wasn't going to make this many, Kim. Look what you happened to do to me.
Welcome to my world.
Okay, how many eyes this time?
Uh, no, there are not Joanne fabric stores in Canada. We have Fabricland. We have, I think it's Moogs. We have some smaller ones. We have some two eyes, Jean. We have hmm, it was Fabricland. No, that's about it. Two eyes. Two eyes
Does
here.
anybody ever? Does anybody know or watch SpongeBob SquarePants?
Used to when my
They
grandkids.
make it look. There's the nose off that one guy.
That's right. I say one eye.
Okay, I got a one-eyer.
So I do them this way, Jean, and then sometimes I'll go back when I'm elaborating the eyes. Elaborating? What? I paint yellow over it. Oh, Kim. Squid guy, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't think of his name. Okay, this one's done.
Okay, and small.
I'm not gonna finish this one. He just doesn't show up.
Oh. Well,
It's not like I don't have enough.
true.
Yeah. File 13.
Elaborate eyes. I don't know. Squidward, maybe.
I think you're right.
How many eyes, guys? Elaborating eyes. You know what? I'm going to have to use that phrase on something. I have to write that down because, you know, it will, or elaborate the eyes.
Oh, look at this one. He is pissed off. He's got his arms crossed.
Oh, he sure does. See what you see in paint blobs? Three elaborate ones. I love you guys. When I'm doing the outlines and the pupils and things, guys, that's what I mean about elaborating eyes. When I'm defining them, maybe. What word am I looking for here?
Embellish.
That's the word. Embellishing eyes.
Okay, so here's what I see. Here's this little snaky like monster right here.
Yeah,
And he's got captured a little naked fat man.
I like it.
So I'll probably forget this, so I'll have to watch this again so I know what I seen. I'm gonna give him an eye, and I'm gonna give this little fat man two eyes.
Well, when we are embellishing them, Jean, we'll
Hmm.
take that one first so that we remember.
Okay, so I have two more left. Oh, three more left.
I've got one,
Oh,
two,
four
three.
more left.
I have a stack. Okay, three. I did three. I have to do three. Three, four. Let's do some fours. I'm going to be making monsters till the cows come home again.
I can hear it now. Damn that Jean. She wanted more monsters.
Nah,
I should have said no.
it's okay.
That's
It's okay. It's going to give my grandson more to choose from. He wants to get a tattoo of one of my monsters, and he couldn't decide. So just give him more to choose from.
okay. I just did them. They're done.
I don't know how many have two eyes. Okay, I'm going to do just a couple more. And oh, what is this? I don't know what that is either. Okay, I concede for the eyes. Now we're going to put mouths on them. So, like I said, I'm going to use that pink for the mouth, but I'm going to add some red to it, darken it. I love that orange one that's right down in the middle of Jean's picture.
This one?
Yeah, I like that one. Okay. So mouths, I just do a shape or a line, or you just kind of look at it and you put it down. No really thinking, no really thinking. Who taught me to talk today? No real thinking.
The snow must have wiped out your brain.
Oh, something. Something, something. All right. I'm going to take this big round brush. And so everything that's got an eyeball is going to get a mouth now.
Do you need some coffee? Anne asks.
Um, I've had lots of coffee today. That could very well be the problem. Don't know how well this is going to show up on here. Ooh. Shows.
Do you have a finished monster or two handy?
I do.
Let me see them, please.
I had them. I put them someplace safe.
Oh, don't tell me you put them up where they were safe and you'll never
No,
find
here
them
you
again.
go. Here you go. You want me to pull a couple out?
No, for math you just put a shape
Just a
or
shape.
a line.
Yeah. Yeah. This one. This one.
Okay.
Just a mouth.
All right, here we go. I like them so much. I hope I don't screw them up.
Oh, this is the fun part.
Hmm. I'm thinking too hard.
Don't think. Don't think. Just do it. Don't think. Oh, see, that needs to be a little bit darker.
Okay, I'm not thinking.
No thinking.
Well, I don't want to put a mouth on their butt, so I got to think a little bit, right?
Well, mouth could be anywhere. It's a monster.
True.
My thing is I don't often put noses on them.
This
this
one's a
guy's got a
tough.
big mouth. Big mouth. Big mouth. They do, because I glued them on the black cardstock, right? And then I cut them all out. It took me a long time to cut them out. And they scan so nicely.
Oh, they
This
scanned beautifully.
I sent them to Jean so that she could have them for Defy. Ah. You know what? This one might have 2 modes. Because it can.
That one's got a weird mouth, but I see something in there, and that's why it's like that.
All's good. Oh, I need red.
This one here, there's a white spot in the paint that's not a dribble.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's crying.
Aww. Could have a crying monster.
You know, I'll never not see Squidward in that one.
Oh, I got lots of pink left. And then what I do is I outline the eyes and the mouth with the black, and I do the shape around the body so that you get an idea of what the body looks like. That's the next step, Jean.
Okie dokie.
And then we put in the teeth. Yeah, I like that drooler. He turned out really good, actually.
Do you have a favorite yet?
Me? Oh, yeah. The one with the tattoo and the tongue.
I
Are
don't
you
have
guys
very many brushes because all my I've done so much watercolor that I've made them all watercolor brushes.
Yeah. Are you guys okay with me working down on the table, or do you want me to be working up top like I did in the past couple of monster videos? Okay, so what I'll do is I will outline the eyes and the mouth, and then I will show you, and then I will kind of elaborate on what I see or what these monsters think they're doing. Oh, I'm fuzzy again. Is that because I'm flapping my hands around like a... Okay, black. And a nice little blush. Didn't leave myself room to work. We'll just move these guys out of the way.
Now here goes nothing. I'm a pencil person, so we'll see.
I've got 19. Nice round number. All right. Enjoy. Grab your coffee. I've had lots of coffee today. That could be part of the problem.
So I did my first one.
I like him. It
So,
almost looks like Cookie Monster.
no, that's what I was just gonna say.
So there's my first.
I got so much black paint.
Yep.
I didn't know that tube was gonna be coming out so fast.
That's number 2. Cookie Monster's cousin? Yes.
I don't know. It could be Mrs. Cookie Monster.
Oh, could be.
Wonder how these would work in watercolor.
I don't know. I don't.
He's a happy monster.
He is kind of bashful. I see his arms kind of like he's kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doing the little smirky, bashful, shy thing.
A little bit funky eye shape there. Oh well. Nobody said monsters were perfect.
No, we scribbled them, Jean. They are definitely not perfect.
Can't get the right consistency of paint. I'm not sure what that is. Why that is. Oh well.
This one's disembodied almost. I've got a couple of those this time around. I'm gonna have to do like Scooby necks or something. I don't know. Don't know. And this one has the 2 modes. Oh, this one's got ears. I like it.
You said Scooby, and you know what? Now I'm going, Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you?
Darn earworms. Oops. It's okay. Oh, not showing you guys. I think I'm going to do pinch points on these ones as well. So it's almost like 8 eyes. That one's going to have 8 eyes? No, 6. Talking to myself again. See, Jean asked me one time, do you always talk to yourself when you do this? Yes, yes, I do.
Oh, I forgot that one's mouth. And that one's mouth.
Well, I didn't give anybody a nose yet either.
Okay.
What? Those big eyes in the middle kind of look like a nose. That's what tweaked me to think, oh, I need some noses. Not many of my other ones have noses, though, either.
I haven't put in any noses. I see them.
Yeah.
Oh, I just put his mouth in. Now he looks like Mr. Bill. Oh
He
no, Mr.
does
Bill.
look like Mr. Bill. So much for being a gingerbread man.
Yeah. And then his eye got a point on it. So yeah, he's if he's a gingerbread man, he's possessed.
Yeah, this is just the start, though. It's all the rest that really creates them.
I'm already tired. My brain is saying, what? But I have to say, this week has been a really, not really want to say a bummer, but yeah, a bummer. It's just not, I haven't gotten done what I wanted. I've gotten done what I had to do, and that's about it.
Yeah.
But I have to say, on Fridays, I get up, I get dressed before I even leave the bedroom,
Oh,
and it's like I got to get all this stuff done before I can go online.
ah.
And I seem to accomplish a lot more on Fridays. So I thank you for that, Kim.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh,
I appreciate you coming and playing. Because, I mean, seriously, you egg me on. These ladies egg me on. B?
um, yeah, I'm going to have to take that. That's my
Yep,
granddaughter.
yep, yep. Definitely. B? What are we being about? Oh, you're back. Welcome back, Belinda. Yep, a little thick in the brain today. Sorry. Welcome back. So, I have been working on the Rainbow Journal, and I just have the purple left to do. It's pretty much done. I just have to do some inking and creating with it. But I don't know what I was thinking, ladies. I honestly don't know what I was thinking. I will show you what I have got because I've got the blue one on there now too. So it's just missing the purple one. And as soon as I finish these eyes and the mouths, I will show you. I will. See, I said I didn't want to do 2 dozen. I've got 19 here, and I don't know what's in that stack there, but I bet you I've got another 2 dozen monsters. Oh, did not find that lady's mouse. That monster's mouse. Okay, these are the last two outlined eyes and mouths. She did. She is in Whistler, but now her and her partner think that they would much rather work in Banff, which means they have to come back over the mountains. Um, it will be what it will be. They made it there. I'm happy. We'll see what happens if they decide to come back. So remember, I did a 4-inch spine. Look at this. This is a 4-inch spine. I still have to get the purple one on there. I think I'm crazy. Yeah, I'd like to see his face too. So when you let it loose, it goes like this. So Jean was much wiser and did what, 4 pages? I did 7 pages in each signature. So that's, if you use 7 pieces of paper, that's 14 sides, right? No, that's okay. Let's count the green one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's the middle? Wait a minute. Let me find the middle. I don't know where my middle is. There's the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 14 pages, which is 28 pages both sides, right? Times 6 colors. This is going to be a 5-pound journal by the time it's done. Yeah, it's a definitely Sproing. Yeah, you know what? They've got snow there already, Belinda. I was talking to her today because it's a go big or go home. Yep. Yeah. So I was talking to her today because it's her birthday, and so I said, "So you're going to need to get snow tires?" And she goes, "Yeah, probably." And so it's just like, just keep me informed of what you're doing, please. So, yep, that's 4 inches. I haven't finished off the cover because I don't know what I want to use for a closure. And until I've got the purple one in there, I can't really decide. But I figured out this blue one looks much wider. And that's because I folded all the crazy pages in, right? Like everything's folded. Can't even hold it. So, anyway, I'm hoping to have this done by Tuesday. And if I do, I will do a flip through on Tuesday. Yeah, so everything has now slid to one side, which tells me I've got way too many pages in because they don't flow nicely the way Jean has it. For Jean, you're muted, hun. Still. they're not coming back nicely into place. So I might have to restring them. I don't know. All I know is that my goodness, I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, you could always turn it into Rainbow Journal Volume 1 and Volume 2.
I could. Oh, we've got snow here, Belinda. We got snow starting yesterday. And actually, when they went through, she had snow in Banff. There was snow in Banff. Do you have all your eyes and mouths circled,
I,
outlined?
I do, and I want to apologize for that. But when your 9-year-old granddaughter wants to FaceTime you, you go.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Rainbow
And had
Journal.
I known she wasn't in school today, I wouldn't have been here. I'd have went over and hung out with her all day.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's all
Um,
right. I'm loving the monsters,
good.
even
The,
though
oh,
I'm wasting all that black paint.
you still need it because you got to outline the monsters too. So we're gonna put the teeth in. So, ladies, numbers between 1 and 5, or whatever, and you shape the teeth whatever way you want. They could be pointy, they could be flat. You just shove them in. 3.5. Here we go.
I'm going to thin my white down. It's really thick.
3.5.
Okay, who's big enough for 3.5? I got a lot of little mouths there. Here we go.
I can what monster? You
Whoa.
can put monsters in them too. Yeah. Okay. Numbers between 1 and 5. See, when you guys aren't here, I roll a dice. I can't find my dice. So I actually go up to 6. Oh, family's very important, definitely. 1.75. One and a little one.
Oh, look, he's just got one coming in on the bottom.
Yeah.
I still haven't got my white paint thin
Two.
enough.
2 teeth. 2 teeth.
Okay,
Yeah, they're in their hiding place as well. I got 2 teeth. 2 teeth, 5 eyes. I'm going to say 3.
Holy cow. Look at my arm. But you know what's even worse than that? My shirt. It wasn't a paint shirt, but it
Jean?
is now. I have no idea how I did that either. But what
And
an
it's that
honor.
black. Oh, maybe when you're talking to your granddaughter, if you stood up and whatever, maybe you.
No, I didn't move. Maybe I bet when I was stirring it, trying to thin it, maybe it splattered and I just didn't realize it because if it spatters on the black, you don't really see it.
Yeah,
Oh well. Oh well.
I said 3. Did you get your 3?
No, I'm still on 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to touch up some black
Yeah.
because I don't have a very good brush here. I like my 2.
Yep, I do too. Almost like a saber tooth something.
Oh, now it's too thin.
How many ladies? I'm going to start at the beginning again. 3.5. $3.5. 1.75. 2. 1.
I'm not following along very well.
It's okay.
I'm dancing to the beat of a different drummer.
All's good. We're up to 4 now. 4 teeth.
Oh, where's a 4? Where's a 4? You can be a 4. I can feel it. To go with your 3 eyes. Okay. Don't tell me we have to outline the teeth.
I do that with a really fine brush, or you could do it with when you're doodling, because we'll get them up to the stage where you can doodle on them after. How's that?
Okay.
I like him.
Okay.
How
I
many
don't like
teeth?
that paintbrush.
How many teeth?
All right. I
A toothpick. I like that idea. 6.
6. Oh, my goodness. I'm cheating. Because this is a 2 monster person. So
That's right.
it'll be easier to put 6 teeth in here. Oh, I wish I would have thought and went and got the watercolor brushes. I'd rather ruin one than fight these. Okay. 1, 2. They need to be much longer. And then this one will have 4. There. Oh, we got a 2 now. I like the 2. And my pointy teeth look like little hearts. I still love it. This one's my favorite so far. He's so squiggly.
I love them too. This one? Belinda, this one? Uh, I'm just
You know
going
what?
back up to what I can see on here.
I
So I'm,
think maybe this paint splattered on my shirt from when I put it in there.
oh, could be.
And then my arm has been up against me. And so that's why it's on my arm.
Oh, could very well be.
Okay. Where are we at in teeth?
I'm starting back where Anne said 1, so then it'll be 1, 4, 6, 2. Fun.
Catastrophe. God, me and this black paint.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Oh, what a mess.
4.
Oh, Anne says somebody needs 5 teeth.
Somebody needs 5 teeth. Okay, I've got this one. I'll do 5 teeth on this one. So we're just going to have 3 little teeth on top. And big pointy teeth coming up the bottom. Almost poke himself in the eyeballs with those. I don't know. Jean, are you having fun?
Um, I think I am.
I think so too.
Okay, here comes my 5.
Oh, this has 2 mouths. So one's going to get 5 teeth and the other one's going to get 2.
Ooh, that one's scary.
All right. So now comes the fun part. Well, it's all fun, but this is the funner part. Funner?
Yes, it's a word in my dictionary.
Mind you, obviously.
This guy only has 1.5.
Nice. Nice.
He was not a good boy. Somebody broke his tooth off in a fight.
Yeah. So now is when we decide what the monster looks like. So we take the monster, and I'm going to stand up so that people can see what I'm doing. So this is the head. You know what? I'm going to give this guy ears because that looks like it could be an ear. This looks like it could be an ear. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to do the top of the head. Then we're going to go around the mouth. Yes, no? Well, now this is definitely an arm. Somehow. And this is definitely an arm. I don't know how I want the ends of the arms to be, whether I'm going to claw them or finger them or, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So now I see this. It's very faint, but I'm going to use this as a big belly. So I'm going to put a belly button there because he's doing, So that's the body. And this is going to be 2 legs. I'm going to split this into 2 legs. Let's get some water. It's not flowing as nice as I would like it to. You see them?
Oh, yeah.
So then I'll come back later and decide how I want the hands to go and stuff. Right? So now is when the detailing comes in. You put the lines in the ears. You could give them some freckles. Now is when you decide what color the eyeball would be, or if you want to paint the eye yellow. And then, now is when you start doing the doodles to turn them into something.
Little Butt. See, he's already got a name, Little Butt.
Little butt, little butt.
This is the part that scares me
Why?
because I don't like to. I love the outline, but we're going to the pen because we can. Yes, I'm being a baby.
You are fine. So this one, I think he needs like a big nose. All my other guys have had noses in black, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna continue that with this one. So he's got a nose. So now I can give him whiskers or whatever when I get to it. I can put some hair. But this is the one that's going to have a wiggly woggly neck, right? I'm going to paint that in. And then what I'll do maybe is I'll give him some bling or something up his neck. Put some stripes on it or something. Guess we could always put clothes on them and stuff too if we really wanted to. Little bee, yep.
Oh, that's a woman.
What? This
That's a girl monster.
that I'm doing?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Look at that figure. Woo!
And I'm giving her like a mermaid tail.
See? Can we add other things in already?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
This one's kind of nervous.
It's a big head. I think he's going to have a nose like that. See, look at how nice Jean does hers.
I wouldn't say that, but thank you.
Oh, this one's got 3 arms.
This guy's sitting down. But he needs some hair. That's what's missing.
Well, yeah, I mean, that all comes, it comes eventually.
Yeah. Okay, there's my first one so far.
I like him.
And the paint went up there, so I thought he needed that little claw on the arm.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
definitely.
what I saw in the lines.
Definitely.
All right. So I'm gonna do the obvious ones until the others become obvious. You know.
Yeah. I do get it. I do. I do. Hmm.
This one is Sneaky Snake.
Sneaky snake.
Yeah. Sneaky Snake with little army paws. I had to put paws on them or paw marks on them because otherwise they kind of looked like boobies.
Yep.
I can't outline the teeth with this yet, so
I like them, Jean.
I like them too. They're not as creative as yours, but oh wait,
This one.
he has a fang right there.
This one. This one, Belinda. I don't know who's breakdancing. This one's dancing.
It's the one right there. I'm touching it. Can't you see under your paint palette?
This one.
Oh, I'm looking right. Yeah. Sorry. She should have said the other left.
The first one I pointed to. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. This one. Under the yellow on the pink palette. Under the yellow. This one.
That one. That's the one I thought looked like he was breakdancing too.
Oh. Well, let's see. So we got the head. The reason I'm not taking it all the way to the top is in case I want to put some hair on some of these, the way we put hair on some of the others. And this arm is like that, right?
Okay. There's this one. Again, I made boobies, but it's not supposed to be boobies. So that's his nose, and that's his ear, and he's sitting on his tail, and these are his legs. But more detail will bring that out, right?
Yep, yep.
Oh, let's do Squidward. Evil Squidward. I love it. too, but I'm happy with him just like he is. You know, that nose just had to come to fruition. Hmm, now what? Oh, I know what he is.
Like that?
Yeah, it did kind of look like a butt. Oh well. I know. Isn't his nose just perfect?
It is. I haven't been outlining the teeth.
Yeah. Okay.
So then what I do, Jean, is once I've got this part done and outlined, I do the eyes and then I come in with the colored pencils and do the shadowing and the shading kind of thing.
So he's only a 6-armed Squidward.
Well, let's outline these teeth first.
I love him.
Me too.
He's so cute. He's not even scary at all.
See, every little bit of outlining and everything adds something, right?
Mm-hmm.
You sound like you don't believe me.
I was concentrating.
Oh, you're concentrating? All right.
Yeah.
I have a really hard time with the feet, I find. Yeah, Belinda, there's definitely a lag with StreamYard, but I don't know how to do it any other way when we're doing the two of us.
Some of mine might not have feet. They might just be monster blobs.
Yeah,
See, this one was supposed to have his arms crossed, and for some reason I just did this. Now this looks like a third arm, and it's
yeah,
not supposed to be.
why not? I got three arms on this one.
Well, because I got the damn booby again.
You know, sometimes it happens. Technology? We're good at technology? I don't know who you've been talking to. Okay, so this one is not going to end up with hair because it's too close to the top.
I still like him. He's still okay. He's weird.
Well, yeah,
He'd go in the weird category.
you know, that's just it, Gene. There's some of them that I look at and I go, not a fan. And the ones I've got them all colored and everything, they really grow on you.
Oh, I forgot his teeth.
Me
I've
too.
just seen that.
Oops. Sometimes the teeth get a lot smaller when you're outlining them too.
I may have to come back in with a different pen or paint once it's a little better stabilized or something. I don't know. This one's awfully gummy.
Yeah.
Well, he'll just be the hunchback.
StreamYard is actually much easier to use than YouTube.
Oh, I see something completely different than what I outlined.
That happens too.
I think this is his arm, and this is an arm, and the rest of it is a body.
Yeah.
And this is his leg scrunched up like he's sitting Indian style.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll never remember that when I go back for more details, but that's all right.
One of my favorite ones that I did, I have to find it. Like, I love the one with the tongue. This one's my absolute favorite. But this other one, where is he? Where are you? It's the little one that's hanging off the page and waving. I love this one too because he's going to be like at the edge of a page,
Yeah.
like, "Hi, I'm here."
You know,
What?
you said tongue, and look.
Yeah,
I guess that's what it's going to be. I'm going to put the line in there. I'm going to write a note on the back. So I know that's a tongue. Yes, this is true.
I know. That's one of the big things with this.
Okay. Okay, I got that arm, the tongue, the body.
It's got some wild hair. This one.
It's his little butt. Oh, perfect. He needs a note. Yep, he needs a note because this is the arm, and then this is the just this little bit's the other arm coming around, and these are his legs, kind of like crisscross, sitting down, and
Yeah.
his little foot, and he's real muscular on this side, and
Yeah.
then that'll be his tongue. So we will go paint a tongue.
Yeah.
Because I'm not forgetting that tongue. If I don't screw it up. Guess I could have used a paint marker, but it's all right. Kim's wearing off on me.
Sometimes you just, I don't know, you just gotta.
Now he's so cute. He's kissable, ain't he?
He is. So I like getting them to that stage, and that's when I really start to play, right?
All right, I can't stand it. Let's see. That sun is not in a good spot for me today.
No. So this guy's got one really long leg, one really short leg, and kind of like flippery kind of arms. I have no idea how he would walk or move, but and the belly button. Don't forget the belly button. Sometimes you need a big belly button. What I find wonderful is Jean and I both have such different styles. And seeing what she's creating with hers compared to what mine look like. You know what I mean, guys?
Yep. You mean
Oh,
yours are better than mine? That's what that means.
no, I have a tendency to love yours. Love them. Absolutely love them.
Well, I love yours too, so we're all good.
So these eyes are definitely way close to the.
Oh, I love this little guy. Oh, he is. He's the statue of the thinker.
Yeah. But see, that's just it. Like you see it as you're doing it, so you want to embellish them, whereas I'm still on my mass make mentality, right?
Yeah, I can't do that. Sorry, folks.
No.
No, I'm just saying. I need to separate his little, so he's got like little claws, so you can tell what's the hands. He needs something else, but I don't know what. What does anybody see? I mean, I see my body. That's cool, but I think he needs, I don't know, some polka dots maybe. I know
Sure.
he needs his eye done, But that I'm
Oh,
scared
do,
of. So
do his eye first, and then you'll see what else he needs. Because once the eye is done, that's really gonna
okay,
open up
show me some pictures of an eye that you've done.
eyes. Okay.
Okay. See the eye on that blue one. I that's eyes that I do. The others are just oh, I don't know. I think he needs to have a pencil. Okay. I'll try.
Gene's style is so incredibly different. I love it. Like absolutely love it.
And yes, guys, I paid her to say that.
No, she did not. I made these guys way too skinny.
I can tell you right now, if I'm going to do much painting, I need to thin down the art table. That's for sure. I think he needs eyelashes.
Well, yeah, that's when you do them, you give them the eyelashes, everything else, right? Like, look at how pretty he is now. Don't forget the little white dot on his eye for the twinkle.
Yes, I gotta add a little bit. Oh, get your brush clean, lady.
This one,
Let's. Since he turned into a she all of a sudden, let's put a little bit of nail polish. Yes. But this needs one more thing that I saw as I was doing that. So let's move the black paint before I wear it again. Boy, I don't know where that the sun's hitting right there. Let me find something. If I can. Still doesn't do what I need it to do. I can't put anything else up there. Okay, sorry. Talking to myself. See, I see this on this person. This little monster needs hairs all over its arms,
yep.
like a little prickly canvas. Just his arm, her arm. Feel like she needs feet. Maybe she could have some pink heels.
Of course. See, mine are too close to the bottom.
And now they're more like Mary Jane's. There we go.
Nice.
See, I can't get the paper dolls out of my head, evidently.
That's okay.
Oh, yes. She's all fit for the party.
Yeah. Could give her a tiara or something too.
Um, I could. I think she needs some hair, though. Turquoise hair.
Oh, okay.
Because that's the color of paint I have out. Let's just try it and see. It doesn't show up very much. She can't go up too high with it because she's awfully close to the top. I started watching a new series last night. Well, no, I actually finished it. The new one, the next season comes out real soon. Um, the Gilded Age,
Okay.
and it is um, the it's in New York, like the old money against the new money, and that's what I'm seeing in this. The more I do, I'm seeing that movie. It's like, she's all dolled up to go to the ball. Okay, now she's got her hair and her hairy arms, and she's got her pretty pink shoes.
Oh, lovely.
And I think that she might need a crown, but we might do a Kimbit thing and cut one out of paper and glue it on.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have done that one as a frog face. Oops. Only a couple more left to do.
And I've outlined 4. No, I've outlined more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But completely finished one. Happy with.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Since
mine are just still outline stage in so
yeah,
many cases, right? Like, I haven't given them their personalities yet. Right now, they're just still paint blobs. Oh, cool, Anne. I can't even remember the last time I watched. Um,
I'm gonna write that down, Ann, because I'm always looking for something new. The Writers Guild strike and this actor strike is really, I don't know about anybody else, but it's really messed them up because um, I don't have any desire to go back and watch any of those shows that I watched faithfully because I've found series and stuff like that on the other channels. And so, there's a couple I might go pick back up, but I don't know, not missing it at all. So they could, maybe they got more money and that's great, but I'm not so sure they will get their people back. Okay, so I decided this one needs hair too. What kind of hair I can do? Scribbling. And some of the things that I see, I think, are because of what the paper is going through.
yeah.
I found out that on some of my channels I can set up myself a watch list, which I didn't know I could do because this is all pretty new to me. We've just normally had cable. And I got a whole bunch of them set in there that and things I think I want to see. I think you had me at colored pencils because I've been thinking I really need to use my colored pencils more because I love them. I just don't think about it.
They work so great for shading on acrylics. I watched New Amsterdam. I don't know when, like so far ago.
Yeah, I liked it then. I'm not sure I want to. I would have to pick up where I took left off probably. Not one for watching shows again, for the most part.
But I haven't had Netflix in almost a year now. Just never watched it, so I didn't bother.
Well, we have Netflix, and um, I have Amazon Prime because I've had Amazon Prime. Every time something comes on and my husband wants to watch it, he says, "Well, did we get Amazon Prime?" Yeah. Well, how long have we had that? Before they had Amazon Prime TV. Well, how come nobody tells me this? I said, "This is the third time."
That's like my husband watching Fight Club. He keeps saying, I have never seen Fight Club. He has seen it about 6 times. There is something about that movie, he just never remembers it. Because the kids will be talking about it and he'll go, Fight Club? Have I seen that? Yeah. I don't know what it is with these guys.
Well, my husband tells me that he's heard Sopranos are good, and he's heard The Godfather is good, and he can just about recite them.
Uh-huh. No, Ron really doesn't watch either. Like we did watch Blacklist together, but we never saw the last 2 seasons. So
because it got stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what happens to me a lot of times in a show is because the seasons become stupid. Like I loved Once Upon a Time, and then they changed characters and kind of changed the whole storyline, and I was like, no. The older I get, the more set in my ways I am.
Oh yeah.
We pay for more channels, but we got a TV that gives us live TV, a channel, and
Yeah.
we've got a couple of movie channels because I'm going to have Prime regardless because of my shipping. My daughter and I share it, and I mean, trust me, we get our monies just in that. And then I buy Disney for the kids and myself.
Yeah.
And then some of them we have just because we have the Roku stick and things like that. So it's all good. Oh, sorry. My
Did you have
son.
a craft a latch?
And my sun thingy came out of the window. What I was trying to keep
Oh
the
no.
sun away.
Oh no.
There, maybe that'll help. That was weird. When we get done here, I'm going to the Sonic. Do you have a Sonic?
No.
They have their blasts on half price with their app right now. And I think that I need an ice cream break.
Nice.
I deserve an ice cream break. There we go. I don't know if everyone can see what I see in these lines, but
I know that feeling. I do.
I'm okay with that. I think I can make this one little step. If I can find the right color.
Yeah, I'm not sure people are going to see what I see in my guys either, right? Like, they're mystery monsters. MSNBC and CNN.
And I don't watch news, period,
Me
ever.
neither. I don't either. I figure I'm depressed and anxiety prone often enough. I don't need to add to that.
My husband will come home and he'll say, "Did you see such and such is going on?" I'm like, "No, what? Tell me more." I'm okay if somebody wants to tell me the stuff,
Oh no, no, no,
but I
no.
don't want to see it. In fact,
Yeah,
I have started filtering my Google and everything so that there's not a lot of news. Yeah,
yeah,
maybe it's not the right thing, but it makes me happy.
yeah. Well, I mean, my big thing is due to my anxiety, I don't think that I should have to force that on my husband. Like when I'm having a panic attack or whatever, I don't think it's fair to me just because I've watched the news or whatever to make him have to deal with that. If that makes
Uh-huh.
sense.
Yeah. It's bad enough for me that after I've had one of those dreams that feels real,
Oh, yeah.
and it's like I'm pissed off at him all damn day. It's
Yeah.
like you can't do anything to make this better. You know, it's not going to happen. I don't know. And it's only because those dreams just seem so real.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. I don't remember any of my dreams. It's because I have an audiobook playing. I have wireless headphones. So I have
Mm-hmm.
an audiobook playing all night because if I wake up in the middle of the night, that will put me back to sleep.
Oh. But then you miss what you didn't see on the or in the book.
Yeah. So I have an audiobook that I listen to at bedtime. I have an audiobook that I listen to while I'm creating. I have an audiobook that if I'm cleaning or playing in the kitchen. And I have a book to read, like a real book kind of thing to read before bed, but it's on my tablet because I have a hard time with the black and white, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I always have to have a bazillion of my stories.
And you don't get them mixed up.
Nope, because I listen to different genres.
I've been listening to podcasts. Been trying to stay off of the electronic devices. My eyes just, yeah.
Yeah, well, with the audiobooks, I'm just listening. I'm not
Yeah.
necessarily watching, but
But I was having a really um, crazy time trying to watch. Well, I don't know what I want to call it. Kind of addicted to watching these cop shows on YouTube with drunk drivers getting pulled over. I don't
Yeah.
know why it fascinated me, but it just did. And I'm trying to stay away from that because come the end of the day, I can feel like the vertigo is going to hit any minute. It doesn't usually, but I don't like that feeling.
Yeah. Exactly. And that's like it when I am playing a video game or whatever, I can't have any sound on because you know how when you get closer to the top level, say in Tetris or whatever, and the music speeds up and everything. Oh yeah, that just makes me absolutely stark raving bananas. I know exactly what you mean. Where's this one going? I don't know where he's going. This one is still wet. That pink is still wet. That was a big, heavy piece of pink.
I don't know if these are completely done,
Oh, they're never done. They're just abandoned.
but I'm okay with them.
Yeah.
I gotta do some more definition. The eyes look a little lost. I don't know what they need yet, but you can tell now the body parts, right?
Yeah.
Like his arms, and then I don't know. I don't really know where he's got legs, if they're kind of twisted up around him.
Yeah.
But that's in the imagination of the viewer.
Yeah. See, I can't run the TV all night because that would probably bother Ron.
Nah. That's one plus I have is Gary can sleep through anything.
Ron usually can too, but if his arthritis is acting up too, then I don't want to, you know,
Yeah.
just in case he's having a bad night, I don't want to add to it.
Oh look, this little guy has a poop toad right there.
He does.
God, I don't know what's the matter with me.
All's good.
I do not like that white paint I used. Not for this, maybe for other things, but it is what I have.
Yeah. I'm not really happy with my feet. Some of these guys are definitely going to get shoes. I still have to put claws and stuff on as well. Yeah, that's the audiobook for me. One of my audiobooks. Oh, that's right. This one has two modes. How are we going to define this?
This monsters is posing, or was it this monster?
I like him.
I do too. He, like I said, he needs the highlight in his eye, and he might need a pupil too.
Yeah. I like the ones with the multiple eyes because you can have them looking like the eyes going all every which way.
Well, crud. Can't even think right now. Kim, you're wearing off.
This guy's got wings as well. Big long tail feathers.
You know, we have a TV in our bedroom. It's not hooked up to anything. So we can, and it's crazy. And we have one in the spare bedroom, and it's not hooked up. We used to, and but we just pretty much watched two TVs, the one in the house and the one in the man cave.
We don't have a TV in the man cave, but we do have one in the living room. But we've only got the one. But I mean, we've got one, two, three desktops, a laptop, three tablets, and our phones. We've
Yeah,
got enough stuff.
yeah.
Definitely got enough stuff.
We have two iPads, two Kindles, two phones. We don't even use the Kindles. I'm only holding on to them in case they want. They have my daughter has one, but
Yeah,
with the twins, she may want to have another one.
yeah.
I don't know.
All right, now I get to start playing. I don't know what they would look like when if we started adding clothing to them. I don't know that I'm prepared to, you know, you know how my things evolve, right? Like you saw my beginning Goonie birds and what they've evolved into.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I can see that over time my monsters would definitely evolve. Yeah, they may end up with clothing as well. I just don't know right now if that is where I want them to go. I don't know. Don't know. Okay, so I'm going to put some yellow down and I'm going to turn some of these eyes yellow. All right, and take care. Have a wonderful day, and I hope your daughter's presentation goes well. Thanks for coming.
Bye, Anne. Oh, the twins are doing great, Belinda. Thanks for asking. They're the weird part is neither one of them are really talking. They're making noises, and they're gonna do some. They're in speech therapy. They're gonna do some testing for autism, and but their speech therapy is really making a difference. A big difference. They're turn around when you call their name now, and all I have to do is say my grandson's name in this certain pitch, and he smiles immediately. So, it definitely seeing some things, but they were premature and not a lot, just a little. And so, but they're following the pattern of development in every other way. So, anyway, it's all good.
How old are they, Jean?
Um, they will be 2 in February. So, like 18, 19 months.
Hmm. See, my younger daughter didn't talk until she was over 2.
Well, that's good to hear. I mean, you know,
And, she would just point and go, ugh. But once she started talking, you couldn't shut her up. Every report card. Um, likes to talk.
it's funny because my granddaughter just did the same thing. She says, I can't wait till the 6 weeks is over. They'll change our seating. And I hope they put me by somebody that doesn't talk because I just can't stop.
Oh, that never stopped my daughter. Never. And I just laugh because her youngest is exactly the same way. Okay,
I
so I've
don't
got some.
I don't see anything else in this.
I know some of them you don't. Like, I've got some that it's like, oh, yeah, no, not a fan. Okay, now I'm going to do some green, blue eyes. Yeah, toddler stage. Love toddler stage. Oops. Have a nice light blue. I'm going to give some eyeballs. Do some eyeballs. Every little step you do on these adds something and changes them immensely, eh? Have you been finding that?
Uh-huh. I still don't see anything. You see anything?
Um, you could give them like little toenails or something.
Yeah, I do see a butt protruding here.
Yeah,
I sort of see a line right here.
yeah.
I was thinking about making his little butt crack. I guess that offends somebody. I'm sorry.
Hey, I've got one of my guys. These guys are saying he's a plumber.
This could be Trudy. Yeah, it's got bloodshot eyes. I'm not sure I like that now, but I'm gonna let it dry and see. I'm thinking it needs to be polka dotted
Oh, yeah.
with turquoise.
Sure. I can agree to that.
You know, polka dots look good on everybody.
They do.
Yeah, except going over that yellow, it's gonna need two coats.
Yeah. Now that I'm giving eyeballs,
Oh, look, her eyes match her outfit.
they do.
It's because I'm too lazy to get over there and get a different color of paint. I'm using only what's out.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Kim, you're wearing off on me.
The thing is yeah, I'm using solid color for the pupils, but when I'm using coming in with my pencil crayons, I'll give them a little bit of additional shadow, right? So that does that make sense?
Yeah, well, I'm definitely gonna have to, restudy these once they're done with this
Well,
part.
I know that you like to doodle, Jean. So by the time your guys are done, they're going to be totally different. I know that.
Yeah, I'm already seeing things I can do to this one still of doodles.
Yeah,
I do like her better polka dotted.
the hands and feet are turned up. Oh, this one? This one? Yeah.
Except she needs some hair.
Oh, here it comes. Yep,
So, see, I guess it does come after a while.
it does.
Hmm. These were gifted to me, and I've never used them. Dotting tools,
Oh,
big dots, little dots.
yeah.
Let's see. I think. Sorry about that sound. She's going to have red hair. But my paint needs stirred to get a good dot. Still not. Grr.
This one? This one. Yeah. It's like, oh, falling.
There we go. I really thought it was going to be bigger than that. Still not right.
I think he needs bloodshot eyes like this guy.
Yeah, my bloodshot eyes, the line is too thick, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Or scared. He could be scared too. What other color do I want to use for eyeballs? Do do do.
I didn't like the polka dots.
You
Since I
didn't
know
like.
I'm going to cut it out, I'm not going to worry about that. But I didn't like the polka dots.
Well,
Earlier when I said that when I was tracing it out, he had a little poop mark there. Look
yeah,
at that. His little butt too.
yeah.
See how things work out. So we're going to try to...
Can do some green on. Whoa, that's a lot of green.
So I think that we might get our front door fixed this weekend.
Nice.
The Hubs has been looking at the door every time he goes in and out. He stands there and makes the doorbell ring 3 or 4 times, trying to decide what he needs to do.
Yeah. Well, our outside projects are done for the year.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Ron was chopping down, took a couple of branches off that willow that's hanging over the driveway. Especially with the new vehicle, because that's right by the garage door. He doesn't want to be taking it in and out and scratching it on that silly thing. So
Yeah.
took down a big branch on that.
Well, I'm not ready for any more flooding.
No, no.
That was the weirdest thing. I just looked over there and saw a little bit of water, opened the door, and it was like just little waves.
Yeah. Does your door not sit straight, like, or
Well, I thought it was okay. I mean, but when you're coming in our house, we have a 6 foot porch awning thing,
yeah,
and it still comes in, but the wind was it was hailing too, and it blew completely up and hit the door.
yeah.
So, it was coming in like sideways.
Oh, yeah.
And we have guttering on the porch, but it just filled up the gutters and it was just coming over the edges. And then
Oh,
our sidewalk right there kind of has a dip, and he keeps wanting to fix this and fix this. I said, why don't you just lay new concrete, you
right.
know, and fix that, because that's the biggest problem.
Yeah, yeah,
And, but that's physical labor.
yeah,
So
exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah, Belinda, we had snow yesterday when we got up. It all melted, and then we woke up this morning and there was more snow, but it's so wet and so heavy. Um, just before I came online, I took a picture of the driveway with the tree with that big branch that's hanging over. But it's starting to melt too, but still, because it's so wet and heavy, it's hanging down so much that the goblin is in the garage right now. So, you know, if we had to go anywhere, he didn't want to take it out with the snow, which makes sense to me. I'm going to mix some of this red and brown together, red and green together to get a brown for eyes.
I
So,
know you can't see as much of my table as yours, but look, it's starting to be quite full.
yeah, this is what happens when you make Kimbits. Like,
Yeah,
nothing stays clean.
yeah. The turquoise definitely needed its second coat.
Oh, yes. Look at how much nicer that looks. So, this is actually turned into more like a purple, which is weird. That just tells me that that green is really high in blue. No, maybe it's brown. The eyeballs definitely give them a whole new look. So, how's everything there, Belinda? All good? Do you have like a rainy season in the winter, or is it just sort of the same as the rest of the year?
We have 4 seasons. Sometimes they're all in one day.
Well, us too. Us too.
We don't have much snow. We have had a lot of snow. The year we had 18 inches everywhere across eastern New Mexico and West Texas. There was tons of cows that died because you don't have the barns like you would in a snow area.
Yeah.
I like her now.
Yes. She looks like a little baby monster.
She does.
She's a cutesy little one.
Yeah, Belinda said something with 2 baby teeth.
Yeah.
I want to doodle on her. I know what I want to doodle. This one is this one is my favorite so far.
Yeah.
This one I know it needs more and I know what I want. But this one is the most glamorous.
Yes.
I don't her coloring, I mean, I added a little highlights and
Yeah.
shadows, but her coloring and then to distinguish that this is her belly, I put little turquoise dots on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah.
you can always see that, but yeah. I really like the idea you said about putting them on black cardstock and cutting them out again. I'm
Yes.
just not sure I'm fit to cut twice.
I know that was my thing. It took me a long time, probably a couple of weeks before I actually cut them out. I cut them out Tuesday night with,
Uh-huh.
with you ladies, and yeah, it was had to do it that way because sometimes it just is really rough.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta look at a calendar, but I don't think I'll be there next Tuesday. I
Yeah.
gotta see what date it is.
Yeah. Okay, you
Oh,
missed summer this year. That's right, Belinda. You had an awful lot of rain there this summer, and he's coming out on Saturday, Sunday. That's awesome. Okay, much more important than being at the stream on Sunday. Yeah, you had lots of rain this summer.
no, next Saturday is Halloween, so I don't know what I'll be doing, but or Tuesday.
Yeah,
And the Tuesday following that, I know I won't be here. My best friend since seventh grade is driving home from California, and they're going to stop in and eat supper with us.
excellent, excellent, excellent.
He sure is ugly.
What?
This one is ugly. He may
Uh,
not make it.
oh, I like that one. I really like that one.
I don't know. His coloring is ugly.
Yeah, but you can
Okay, now
add to it.
I might. I'm stuck. I don't know what I want to do next.
Ah,
Maybe my little guy here. We'll see what he likes.
very fairly cool too. Yeah. Oh no, big blob of water. Oh, that just smudged a big mess. And grab a Kleenex because your paper towel is under that pile beside you someplace. Hey, yeah, my sister just told me about Wonderground, so I was paying attention to that for the air quality. Evidently, there's a station just 5 miles up the road. So,
I was checking the temperature this morning when I got up. And, I have several different areas that I check. I check at home in Kansas and where my kids are and different things. And I was like, for Halloween, it is supposed to be cold. I think the high in the 40s. And I'm like, oh, and they were going to be Pebbles and Bam Bam.
well, it's better than minuses like we get. I mean, we have to have all our Halloween costumes have to go over snowsuits.
Yeah.
So I get it. And our houses are so far apart. Like these kids have a long way to go. They really, really do.
Well, we don't buy candy. That sounds terrible, but um, I have always, and I love it, and I would love to give out tons of candy, but we just don't have the trick or treaters. And
Yeah,
if it's here, then I eat it.
yeah. Well, we still get about 100 at a time.
That's wonderful.
Well, considering like all our lots here have 100-foot frontage, 100 to 125 feet frontage. So, and our houses are about 50 feet back from the road. So that's a heck of a walk for these little ones, you know?
Hmm. Well, Riley is 14 and he still goes trick or treating.
Yeah, my kids did too. Like my grandkids definitely went trick or treating till they were quite old.
And it's for mostly not for the candy because they end up throwing most of it out,
Yeah,
but it's just for the costume.
yeah, yeah. I love seeing the costumes. I don't know what I'm going to dress up as to hand candy out this year. Have not decided.
Do you see my dragon holding another monster?
Yes, yes. I love it. It's almost like it's a little one hanging onto its leg going, Mommy, 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 Mommy.
Yep.
Oh, Belinda, I understand that. Like between my house and the house to the north of us, there's about 30 feet distance. But from my house to the house south of us is probably a good 60 feet. Okay. I like my monsters. I have to admit, I love playing monsters, Jean.
I'm glad. This has been fun.
I'm having fun, definitely.
I'm already cutting part of mine out
Yeah,
just because I want it to. I want that tail to be kind of pointy
yeah,
before I put the line on it.
I get ya.
There we go.
Now I'm trying to decide. Are you going to be dark enough to give me my shadowing that I want? Yes. Welcome back, Belinda. Yeah, in Winnipeg, the lots are much smaller than they are out here. But I mean, we live in a small town. So, so I'm just using some pencil crayon to highlight or darken under the eyes, under the arms, and the fat rolls.
I have a lot of fat rolls because I like painting swirly.
Pardon?
I said I had a lot of paint rolls or fat rolls because I like painting swirly.
Yeah. What do you think of that one?
Oh, that one's cute.
I think he needs white stripes on his neck, maybe?
Yeah,
Or
he
blue?
made it to her.
Or blue? So, about what size are the lots in Connecticut, Belinda? My parents' lot in Winnipeg was 40 by 120, and that was considered a big lot. It was actually a double lot.
I don't know that ours. I mean, it's not the same for everyone.
Our lot here is 100 by 176. Much better. Almost looks like a skeleton neck.
You know what you should do, but I mean, it's too. I guess it could paint the neck black again, but like, let me just do it with the marker so you can see it. Where's the marker that you can see? Okay, so this is the neck,
Yeah,
and then take your white paint, which
yeah,
you would have to outline afterwards. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And do this.
Oh, give it rings. But that would be a pain in the hiney to cut out.
Well, you could paint just white circles and then
Yeah,
outline it and then leave the inside part there because it's still white. You know what I mean?
yeah. Well, let's try that. Let's do it.
I mean, when you said rings, that was my first thought. But I love to do rings like that.
You
So
do, I know. I know that's one of your things. I've been trying to do them as well. I'm not quite as good. In fact, you're going to laugh. Yeah, my parents' house was built in the 40s. It was a post war house. My dad built it. And it had the house, 900 square foot house, big double garage. Well, originally it didn't have a double garage. Oh, black paint's still wet. Ah, yeah, I can't really see it on the. I think maybe if I used a thicker brush. Maybe, maybe not. My white paint is very dry.
I just gave him more wrinkles in his neck.
Nice. Quarter acre, very nice. That's a nice sized yard.
Growing up, we lived in the country. Um, Not as a young child, but um, high school age and stuff. And we had 5.5 acres. We had a full pond on it, fishing pond, which is a bit overgrown now that Daddy's not living out there. And I hate that because then if I can't see where I'm walking, I can't look down. That's another one of the things that sets the vertigo off.
Yeah,
And so I'm like, it's the only place I can go fishing and don't have to worry about a license. So my brother told me he was going to try to get me a path for the next time I'm home.
yeah. We didn't even get to go fishing this year due to the stupid smoke.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Oh, that one's so cute. That little one clinging on, though, does not look scared, Jean.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it now. Yeah.
Can't find the right pin to go around it. I don't want it too thick and I don't want it's too thin now.
Like that, Jean?
Yes. And then when you cut it out, if you wanted to, you could even put little rhinestones on them.
I could. I could.
That's just what I saw when you said that.
And then when I get them to this stage, I cut them out.
This one to me is just about done, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta do his teeth. Every pen only writes for a little bit, so I got like 6 different pens going here.
Yeah.
I
That
really
one.
need to chunk mine and start. I have more pens. I was gifted a ton of them that all work, but
Yeah, but as soon as you start working them on paint, they start clogging. So you have to be pretty brutal and, you know,
hmm
do some hard scribbling on rougher paper. This one, I don't know which one you're talking about, Belinda. Okay, I need to. This one? This one. Yeah, that's the one that you said looks like he's falling. So I can imagine what he's saying. I can imagine. Yep, yep, yep. So what have you been working on, Belinda? I know that you were saying that you might want to try doing some ladies or have you had a chance to do any playing at all? Oh, this is really fussy cutting.
damn you.
Whose idea was this? Rings around the neck. It's okay. I'm just about done.
So if you were to ask me what color paint mark, or I'll ask you this, and you can answer the question. What color of paint marker do I have the most of?
Blue,
Wrong.
black.
That would be the answer, but those are the ones I go through the most, the fastest.
Yeah.
So I don't have a whole lot at this moment.
Okay, so I have a pad of black cardstock,
I have 9 white ones.
9 white ones. Nice. White is good. White is great for highlighting and things.
Yeah.
Uh, have you been doodling, Belinda? Belinda said that she's been doodling because she really likes when you do it.
Oh, well, thank you.
Look at it on black.
Oh, yeah. Those rings really make the neck stand out, though.
They really do.
Because even if you just left the green marks, it would have on black still not shown as much, you know?
Yeah. I got one done, guys. One done, one done. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, you're harvesting magazines? Nice, Belinda. I was thinking of doing some of that. Seriously, I have my
Is he
daughter.
done?
Pardon?
Are they done?
Um, I would say so.
Yeah. I still see a little places that need shadows once in a while, but
Yeah.
I really like him. Them. And no, I'm not using pronouns. It's them because there's two.
Yeah.
His little arm doesn't show out too much, so let's add a little more.
Oh, he's got no eyeballs. Yeah. I can understand that.
I think what I've enjoyed the most, other than the fun, and they're so stinking cute and they're fun, is the use of all these different things, my paint pens, my markers, my
Yeah.
watercolor or my colored pencils.
Yeah.
I wonder how these monsters would work with watercolor.
I don't know because the watercolor, when you add more to it, it's going to lift it, right?
Yeah,
So, but you are so adept at using watercolor, you probably wouldn't have a problem. Me, on the other hand, I have no idea what the heck would happen.
but you could still do the pencils over the watercolor.
True.
So if you went that route instead of adding another wet media,
Right.
might have to play with that. Before I do anything else watercolor, I need to get me some more ATCs ready for
Oh,
November because November is going to be a crazy month for me.
yeah. Well, I have probably 100 ATCs in a book sitting over there, so I can just grab and go, which I did this month too.
Well, I hope that everybody doesn't get tired of my watercolors, but that's what I'm doing and that's what I like. So,
Yeah, I think there's enough people that you'll be swapping with it. It'll be just fine.
oh, I won't send them to someone I've already swapped with, though.
Yeah. So nobody wants to play zines, Gene. So
Okay,
do you just want to do it between us, or do you just want to say to heck with it and wait until the new year?
let's wait till the new year.
Okay,
Actually, if you and I wanted to, we could do it, scan it, and send it to each other and save postage.
that's right. We could.
Yeah, we could actually do the swap that way too.
We could.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner.
I don't know. Are you going to try doing monsters this way, Belinda? Just curious. Just curious. I need a pink pencil crayon. That's yellow. Pink is way over here. I'm going to give this guy a rosy cheek. Right. Little bit of pink on his cheekbone. Yeah. Um, I like the zine that I did with the cats and the chickens, but the way Jean did the last little book that she did with all her stickers and things, that turned out absolutely gorgeous. So I'm
Hmm.
thinking maybe I would do something along that line.
That would be a good way to use them up, definitely.
I don't have stickers, but I've got Kimbits.
Hmm.
So, I mean, I could maybe do a floral one. I'm thinking a floral one could be pretty, pretty.
Hmm. The thing, Belinda, with for me with a zine is they don't have to flow. You could do a different thing on each one.
Yes.
Well, I think I'm about done.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm really happy with what I've got done so far.
Good.
I'm really happy. These all still have, I got to do their eyes and stuff.
Yeah.
But I got three of them completely finished.
Awesome. I have one.
I don't like when I went back and did her red hair, but
Oh, I do.
maybe if I put some black curls in there to give it the more
Yeah.
curly look,
Yeah.
and maybe even take it off of her head a little bit.
Yeah.
So
They're wonderful.
yeah, I like them.
Using those monsters and make them into aliens? No. No. I kind of like them as monsters. They could be aliens. No. I have a plan for my monsters.
This
Actually,
one I should paint him in a tongue because he looks like a puppy dog.
he does. They would, Belinda, because I would make sure that they were small enough. Like if I was going to be using my monsters in a zine, I would scan them into the computer and then I would print them smaller than they are so that they would fit. So they would still be, you know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? So it'd be
Yeah,
more like a sticker than an original bit.
this one could be a guy's hanging off, coming off of the page too.
Yeah.
I just came in for cookies.
Yep. I've got a few like that. That they're just sneaking in.
So five outlined and three completely finished. That's pretty good for me.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And
You
you know
gonna throw
what?
them
I still haven't finished my rainbow book, but these I probably will finish.
up? Yeah. Well, like I say, I've only got the purple left to do, and I'm very, very close to doing it. But these, I can just mindlessly color them and doodle them up now while I am listening to an audiobook.
Yeah.
Um, but like I was showing this while you were on the FaceTime with your granddaughter, I because this book is so stinking big, they're not staying nice on and where I want them on this spine.
Okay, so I figured out, and I forgot to say something on the perfect solution for that.
Uh huh.
Take it completely apart.
Yeah.
Each signature, do it in half. Take half of the pages out and make two books.
Huh.
'Cause then you could have all the colors
Yeah.
and then you would just have two books.
I could. I could. Because like right now they each have 7 pages, right?
Uh-huh.
And I don't know why you didn't say no, you can't do that.
I think maybe I tried. Should we go back and review?
I think you need to be much more blunt.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you actually said no. You I think you probably just said something to the effect like, "Oh, that's going to be really big." Like I don't think you just said no. No, Kim.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? That yeah. So, I learned my lesson. This is way too big cuz seriously,
Yeah.
that's it's going to be over 100 pages, right?
Yeah.
By the time I get the purple one done cuz what did you say, Belinda? 7 pages is 28 considering each side, right? So you multiply that by the 6, that's a lot of pages.
Yeah.
And this is a 4-inch spine and it's not big enough.
Yeah. So I think that splitting them up would be good.
I think so too.
You didn't do any two-page spreads, did you?
No, no, I don't do 2-page spreads. I was
So,
doing each section separately and doodled on separately. And now, yeah, I, you know, that
and that's 28 pages. They don't count the flip outs and the flop ups and stuff like that
Oh,
either.
I know. But I mean, like this blue one, I folded so many of the pages so that they flip out a couple of times. That's why that blue one is so stinking wide.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah. No, I don't think I want to make a larger cover. Or if I did, I wouldn't use this cover for it because it doesn't work for what this
Yeah.
size. Because seriously, when you've got it and you're trying to write on that top page, like, come on, Kim, what were you thinking? Wait, I wasn't. You know, but I am going to. I'll do that, Jean. I will definitely trim it down and
I mean, my thoughts on doing that is yes, you have to take that stuff apart, but here's some pluses. If you can untie your knot, then you don't have to restitch everything. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
You just pull the guts out.
Right. And you could just take the 3 pages off the in,
Yeah,
the front, and then you still have to tie the second book, but your first book will already be sewn. So you're not going to lose a total lot of time.
yeah. No, no, I get it. The only other thing is because of the way it is, I did cardstock on the very outside of each color to give it
Oh,
that sturdiness, right?
yeah.
So if I'm making it smaller, if I leave the cardstock with 4 pages and the other ones with 3, I'm not going to have to use the cardstock, right?
Right.
Yeah. So anyway, I will play with that for sure and redo it. I don't know if that cover is going to work for a smaller one. It might work, but seriously, a 4-inch spine, that's a big book. That's I
Yeah.
don't know.
I
I
would
don't know.
wait and see what when you take them down, how big they are.
Yeah,
And you can do that spine with something else.
yeah, I could. I don't think I've got any more rainbow fabric though, but that's okay.
Because even the one I have, honestly, is still a little too chunky. The little one's great. I
Yeah,
like the little one, but mine is a 3.5. Or I don't know what this spine is. Yeah, it's 3.5 inches,
okay.
and
So it's only
I think it's still a little bit full,
yeah,
but I don't plan on using it.
right.
I
And
plan
you've
on it just sitting out.
yeah, But I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen with this one. So you only used 4 pages in your signatures, Jean?
4 or 5? 4. 4. I think one of them has 5, but I think all the rest of them have 4.
Okay. So that's still a decent size. Because I mean,
Yeah.
I've got a lot of junk in mine, really, like between pockets and stuff. So probably by the time I'm done, that 4-inch cover will work for the 4-inch pages or the 4-page
Uh-huh.
pieces. But I think I would take the string off and totally redo it. Because
Yeah.
one thing I did find, because remember I colored the strings with wax,
Uh-huh.
they kind of uh, they've marked the pages is what they've done.
Oh, yeah.
The wax coming off is kind of leaving like a dust kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
Not happy. Okay, Belinda, thank you very much for coming. Take care and have a lovely weekend. See ya. I
Bye,
am going to
Belinda.
and I am going to end this stream. So thanks everybody for watching. Thanks to people up in the balcony. It's great to have you guys here. I hope we didn't bore you too much with another round of monsters, but I think that monsters on my channel will be done for now. Hey, Susan. So we will say goodbye for now, and I will see peeps on Sunday. Take care now. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, Jean.
Thanks, Kim. I had a whole lot of fun.
Good. All right. Bye, guys. Take care.